Head of the Commissioner for Human Rights and Administrative Justice, Joseph Whittal, has said President Akufo-Addo's recognition as a human rights defender should be redefined if he further delays in assenting to the recently passed Witchcraft Bill into law. The Commissioner said considering the delays that the bill had already suffered, it would be unacceptable if the President fails to assent to it by the end of this month. The Commissioner was speaking at a stakeholder meeting held in Nalerigu to sensitize residents about the bill.
Held at the Regional Coordinating Directorate in the capital, Nalerigu, the meeting was attended by representatives from the Traditional Authority and some selected public institutions among other participants. It was organized by the Commission for Human Rights and Administrative Justice as part of its efforts to educate the local population about the new Witchcraft Bill passed by Parliament. A bill sponsored by Medina MP Francis Xavier Sosu and 5 of his colleagues seeks to protect elderly women accused of witchcraft, making it a crime to abuse them or send them away from their communities. The Commissioner of CHRAJ, Joseph Whittal, in his remarks explained to the participants the concept of the new bill, its purposes and sanctions for those who will fall foul. He described the witchcraft menace as dehumanizing and pleaded with the residents to reject all barbaric traditional cultural practices.
The law is clear. As soon as the law is passed, it is incumbent upon all of us to know how we speak, how we take advantage of poor elderly women, stigmatizing them, because it is only at that time it was always left with maybe the chiefs who are to determine that, the punishment. Now the state has taken control. And so even the chiefs themselves will have a problem if they do or they continue with any practice.
A bill, after several years of delays, was finally passed by Parliament on July 27th, pending the authorization of President Nana Akufo-Addo to make it a law. Meanwhile, whilst the President is yet to sign the bill, witchcraft-related attacks have continued across the region. The Commissioner said it was unacceptable the delay by the President to sign the bill, and that if he fails to do so by the end of this month, his title or recognition as a human rights defender ought to be redefined.
For me, if the President, who is a human rights defender, delays more than 1 month in signing this bill, which has already delayed so long in passing, then we need to redefine whether he's actually a human rights defender. Because how long does it take to sign? It shouldn't. So the 1 month, because it was passed on the 27th July, today is 21st, we have 22nd, so we have 5 more days to a month. I would say that's unacceptable, given the problem that we are confronted with over the years.
During the discussion, some of the participants, particularly members of the Traditional Authority, staged a pushback.
It will be very difficult for some West to erase the idea that witchcraft does not exist or the practice does not exist. I don't know whether some of you understand the language within this area. I would have shown you a video, so that you hear what somebody says. If it is passed, if the president should sign it, then there will be a lot of silent killing in the villages.
We within the urban centers may be following this law, but at the rural areas, they will lynch them in silence, and you will not even know who have done ABCD.
From the meeting, the CHRAJ Commissioner also paid a visit to the Gambaga Resettlement Home, where he interacted with and presented a huge donation of foodstuff to the inmates on behalf of the French Embassy.
We will come back on the law, but today is to let you know that some donors have heard your cry and have decided that we should bring some support to you. This support is from the French Embassy in Ghana.
He assured the inmates that measures were in place and being pursued to ensure their permanent liberation and freedom.
The food the screening that we intend to host and the soap and all those things that we will be presenting to you today, what is important for the Commission is Parliament passing the law that will protect them in terms of how they live their lives in this community and other communities throughout Northeast.